Hello, I'm Edward Tarte, once a Catholic priest for 5 years, that was about 45 years ago, now an atheist, which simply means that I find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. Now, I do not believe in any God, but in order to communicate in this video, I will use phrases like the Christian God. The video that I made yesterday, day 274 of my cancer treatment, has generated dozens of kind comments, and to all of those commenters, I am very grateful. One of the comments in particular stands out in my mind. It is from my dear supporter, AmericanGayAtheist. He says, "Imagine if all the money that went into religious superstition were spent on human health. We would probably have cures for cancer and a mechanical heart that could replace our original and last for 50 years. American Gay Atheist, I am using your wonderful comment as the inspiration for this video. I am also inspired by spending a day and a half at the cancer center watching hundreds of ordinary people, cancer patients like me, and their loved ones come and go, waiting along with them in waiting areas, waiting for blood work and chest x-rays and CAT scans. So, with that inspiration, please consider the biblical God of Christians. This God demands that we worship Him regularly and publicly. And the Catholic God promises Catholics that if they don't worship Him every Sunday, He will set them on fire forever. To worship the Christian God, we must spend vast sums of money on church buildings and on ministers to lead us in worship as their means of livelihood. The amount of money, time, and energy that our species expends on worshiping this Christian God is to me mind-boggling. I see here a supreme irony. Precisely because this God insists on being worshipped, for that very reason, He does not deserve anybody's worship. He should come to us and say, I don't need or even particularly want your worship. Spend your money, your time, and energy on medical research and other projects to make your human lives better. I can take care of myself. I don't need for you to worship and adore me. If you will divert your money to these human projects, that will make me very happy." If any God would come to us and say that, I would want to thank Him, and if it were possible, give Him a big hug. Will the Christian God come to us and say anything like that? Of course not. The Christian God, like all the thousands of gods in human history, remains always hidden, acting as if He did not exist. Well, I refuse to worship any God who demands that I worship Him and spend money on Him, especially if He tells me that otherwise He will set me on fire. I am an atheist, and here is what I want. I want people to stop giving money to religion. I want people to stop going to church. I want all the upkeep of existing church buildings and facilities to stop. I want the construction of new church buildings to stop. As I outline in other videos, I find overwhelming evidence that religious ministers are promoting falsehood, delusion, and superstition. So I want all religious ministers, as I once was, to be forced from lack of income to give up their jobs, as I once did, and have the responsibility of finding useful, worthwhile means of employment, as I did. I became a math teacher. Will this happen? Of course not. Is it purely wishful thinking? Well, evolution is a basic factor of our existence. This betterment of our species can evolve gradually over a long period of time. And we humans, uniquely on our planet, have the power to participate actively in the evolution of our species. The decline of religion is happening, and there is evidence for it all over the place. Droves of people are leaving the Catholic Church because of pedophile priests and other reasons. From what I see on the website of the seminary that I attended 50 years ago, its enrollment of young men studying to be priests is way down now compared to then. Secular humanist organizations are springing up increasingly among young people on college campuses and getting started in high schools also. The internet is helping to make this evolution take place. Who should be spearheading this evolutionary decline of religion? We atheists, of course. What I have said in this video applies not only to the Christian God, but also to the Muslim God, the Jewish God, and to all other gods. American Gay Atheist, in your comment, you have stated a primary reason for us to oppose religion. Thank you so much for doing that and for motivating me to make this video. To all of you, thank you for watching this video.